On today's trip, I don't know if you can see it, but there's a faint road up there. There's supposed to be a couple tunnels up there. Never been there before. But I figured this time I'll bring you along so you can kind of get an idea on what it looks like to explore a site. Be it if we find something, if we don't, I'm going to go ahead and post it anyways. I don't have much hope on finding anything there, but at least you'll be able to see that not every place I go to has some really cool stuff to go look at. So let me go ahead and get going. Right now the road is pretty good, but I do know it gets a little bit rough further on because I have driven this road many times. I just never been up to those mines. So I'll meet you up there. So this is the first site that I'm going to be exploring today. Judging from the tailing, it's not that big. I'm looking around and I don't see any other prospects. This is essentially a drift mine. A drift mine doesn't go into hard rock, it goes into dirt. Here, kind of goes into it. Gets flooded out every now and then. You got birds living in here. Pack rat. Now, like I said, I wasn't expecting it to be too deep. Alright, so what we're going to do is head off to the next site, which is on the other side of the hill. I don't know how long it's going to take. These roads are hit and miss and how easy they are to drive. That's the case for a lot of mine roads. Yeah, so the next area that I'm going to be exploring is over there. So, talk to you in a bit. So on this next and final tunnel, I decided to go ahead and turn around here and it wasn't that bad of a climb coming up. I just don't know if there's any place to turn around. So this looks like a good place, and better safe than sorry. That's the one thing I really hate is when I have to back down a trail. Yeah, that wouldn't have been that bad. But like I said, I don't know what's it like up here. Might get up here and it'd be like, well, you gotta back down this. That's not fun. I'm a little out of sorts right now. I broke a toe, and it's still bothering me. Okay. All right, it should be somewhere around here. I don't think it's up. I think it's on this level. And That little settlement there, that's Death Valley Junction. Man, hate this time of year. All the pollen's out. I'm stuffed up. Ugh. And I refuse to take sinus meds, so I just suffer. I got a prospect down there. One way over there. Actually, looking at that pile, I wonder what they're designated as a tunnel. If that's the case, that thing is, my right foot's bigger than that thing. Maybe. Yeah, let's just cut straight across. Turned off the camera and checked out all the roads. I found a couple little things like over there. That wasn't even really a tunnel, even though it's marked on the map as a tunnel. It only goes in like about 2 feet. And then I am believing that one down there is what they're designated as a tunnel is something similar. I climbed up to the top to look at this clay monument. Heck of a nice view, though. Well, hopefully you found this a little entertaining. It's what I go through to try to locate sites for you. Not all of them have neat stuff. Many times I just have to bring my equipment and pray that there's something there to film. And this also shows how much of the stuff you have never gotten to see, because this is a typical mine site that I would have never actually posted as a video. But not everything I find are gems. A lot of them are just like this. It's just hit and miss. A couple times I've gone to sites and the entrance of the tunnel is completely collapsed, or the shaft is so filled with debris or unstable that it's not a wise idea to go into it. So with that, I made it to the end. Really appreciate it. Just get you excited to do some exploring. Have at it. And always remember, be safe.